Okay, well that was weird. I think that should have worked. Yes. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, can everyone hear me? Just making sure. I'm gonna try and get the stream up on my phone so I can like read the chat. Okay. Right, I've got you guys on here, so I won't have to switch viewpoints. Yeah. MC roleplay says animations. I'm gonna stream my reaction to this. William, the whole point of this is that this is my reaction. Like you're gonna stream a reaction to a reaction. I mean, I appreciate it, but it sounds unnecessary. Speaking of that, though, welcome everybody to the first installment of MyStreet 5 years later. The show that has touched our hearts in so many different and wonderful ways. And also touched our funny bones plenty of other times as well. We are here to go over, when we've laughed, when we've cried, and when we have looked back and realized, oh, this is where it all started from. Which is mostly what this is today. Because 5 years ago, on this day, November 3rd, was the upload of the Big Misunderstanding, Minecraft Side Stories, The Big Move. Hey William, I'm going back to you watching to Jacob, says the Watermelon Boys. Really? This is just a whole chain. If it does help, I do have a hashtag. Like, there is a hashtag on this stream that is MS5YL, which is, of course, MyStreet 5 years later. If anyone's interested, we can, I guess, make a chain out of this. I don't know. However, I'm going to focus on the matter at hand today, which, of course, is the Big Misunderstanding itself. If if anyone in the chat wants to, go ahead and like point out, their memories to do with this particular video or something as we go along, then I would definitely be open to that. It touched my heart. You mean your heart? Be careful with phrasing, Aiden. In ways I can't say in this chat, but let's say there was no consent. Okay. Well, that's interesting. And William himself is now live, so yeah. Hello to William's stream as well as my stream of MyStreet. I've been waiting for the next season, says Galactic Wolf. Yes, we've all been waiting for the next season. It would be such a shame if this were, if 5 years down the line, suddenly it came to an unsatisfactory conclusion. I mean, yes, most Aphmau series come to a very, very bad conclusion or cliffhanger, but MyStreet has always been the exception to that. Like, every season seems to have some sort of resolution, some way moving forward, but also some closure to say this could be where the characters take off on their lives. The show could theoretically have ended at any point across the seasons, except maybe 4, and obviously 6, because they have, big cliffhangers at the end. Other than those instances, I would say that yeah, it's one of the 3 things where you think, okay, you know what, I'm glad this has carried on, but yeah, either way, we're looking back regardless. I've also got a bowl of popcorn here, and a cup of milk. I'm going back to Goleming tomorrow, so I'm trying to empty my fridge, and I have a big jug of milk that I'm trying to finish. So yeah. All right. I've dilly-dallied enough. Let's actually watch this video. Oh yeah, Watermelon Boy says get him to 800 subs. Yeah, please do that. I would love for that to happen. Sorry, I'm just going to read the chat while this decides to load on full screen, because it's not doing it. Alright, yeah, it was meant to be hearts. Yes, we know, Aiden. Am I coming? Yes, Pretty Boy, I am coming home. Yes. Godalming, where my roots extends from when I was 12 and moved there. But yes, I know, popcorn and milk. Okay, alright. I think it's ready now. let us watch the big move. This might be Beanie Boy's first Aphmau experience as well, so let's see what he thinks of it.
Hey! How are you doing?
Lawrence, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like this movie.
Garth, trust me, girls like those kind of movies.
Okay, and it decides to lag.
Those kind of movies. All we have to do is invite
Okay, let's just pause it there for a second. Let it do its thing. Yeah, let the hotbar load for a little bit, just to get rid of the lag. Alexopia says milk is good though. Mixels Pixels says disgusting. Disgusting. Milk is disgusting. Enough of me. Enjoy everyone else. No, don't go. Don't go. Come on. You have your first chance to watch an Aphmau video. You know, I could educate you now on the brilliance that is Aphmau. You've been resistant for so long. Join the dark side. We have popcorn and milk. Anyway, let's carry on.
over and one of us is bound to...
I just don't see why the main character can't just announce his feelings for her in the beginning. Huh. Then there wouldn't be a need for a movie.
Garth, shush. Look. She's on the phone.
Good to hear. Hey, listen. I wanted to give you a call because it's...
Galactic Wolf says this isn't even the beginning of MyStreet, though. There's a prequel. Yeah, I know. This is the prequel. And if by prequels you mean the other Minecraft side stories, those aren't actually canon to MyStreet, so I'm just leaving them there. Oh wait, sorry. I'm sorry. They might be canon to Minecraft Diaries. Maybe they're both canon. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah. For basically, I count this as the beginning, in terms of release order of MyStreet. Even though it's not titled as such for obvious reasons. It's the same characters, it's the same world, it's part of the larger story, so I consider it as such. Mixels Pixels, I now know your weakness for my oo-woo and ooh-woo voice. Oh, right, no, you're talking to Emma there, sorry. Just checking. Oh, and you want to be, and Galactic Wolf wants to be called Wolfie, so I'll refer to you as Wolfie from now on. Okay, fair enough. Alright.
It's been a while since I've last seen you, and I wanted to see if you wanted to come over to my place and...
Who is she talking to?
I don't know. But if it's a guy, I don't like the sound of it.
Lawrence, are we eavesdropping on her conversation?
It's for love.
Yeah, in the real world, no one justified eavesdropping on somebody for love. That doesn't work. I will say that, as hilarious as it is in the context of MyStreet, in the real world, if anyone comes across any Gareth and Lawrence types, just don't give them the time of day. I mean, for crying out loud. I guess if they hadn't had such like a huge history behind them, and Aphmau hadn't gotten so used to them, it might have been a lot worse. Although you wouldn't get that context from this video. I actually think I did watch this video around the time it came out. I think I just randomly checked out Aphmau's channel at one point, not realizing this was going to actually become, you know, the build-up to my favorite show of all time. I do have vague memories of watching this, again, not knowing exactly the context of it. You know, I was thinking, oh, this is interesting. You know, it was the YouTuber Aphmau that I have watched on Skydar's Minecraft channel for some time. And she is now, I guess, in a character of sorts. The character being herself. I didn't quite get that. Although, of course, nowadays it makes perfect sense. But, again, looking back, you know, to, I guess 5 years ago, it does say something about that. I also watched the thing Operation Slumber Party for the side stories. Now, that would be an interesting one to develop into an actual thing. The side stories, the Slumber Party one made no sense to me, but it was still fun. And then I moved on and came back a year later and stayed. Forever. Oh dear, sorry, I'm looking at the chat. Gareth is, something. I feel like saying this is giving Jacob more power to use this against us. Oh! Right, okay. I see. So you are very much of a Gareth fan. Don't worry, I know people that have had crushes on Gareth and Lawrence. In fact, at one point, I'm sure that you're talking to Emma when you say this. You I remember we did like an unreleased podcast which Alex Opio is dealing with of childhood crushes. And I just listed a bunch of MyStreet boys, and she was giggling the whole way through. So, you know what, Mixels? I'm just going to say you are not alone. I do not share your opinion, but you are not alone. And Beanie Boy saying, is Jacob a girl's man? If you mean ladies' man, then no, I'm not.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that too. What? Are you serious? You will? But I haven't even asked. I can't believe you remembered. I'm just really nervous about doing this too. I haven't told anyone else about this and, well, I'm just afraid no one else will take it well.
What the?
Who the heck is she talking to?
You're coming over? Are you sure? I mean, I don't think I'm ready. Really? You seriously are the best. I swear I could kiss you for this.
What?
No.
Okay, how many times has Aphmau done like the I swear I could kiss you baiting thing? Like, I know this is the first time it's happened in this particular story, but my goodness, that became a running thing, you know. And of course, Gareth and Lawrence being ever paranoid. I feel like Aphmau really enjoyed, you know, toying with Gareth and Lawrence's emotions. Like, not Aphmau the character, Aphmau the YouTuber enjoys making Gareth and Lawrence suffer, essentially. It's like, they get all the fangirls, of course, for the time being, before Aaron moseys along in, but they also get the consequences of that. Makes sense to me, why not? If you have a fan base, might as well troll them a little bit. Oh dear. That's a horrible message. Mixels Pixel says, I don't have a crush on Aaron. I don't mind him. I'll get to Aaron a little bit later, because, again, you know, my first reaction to Aaron would have been here as well. She is talking to her boy toy. I don't know about that. Aaron is no simp, I must say. And, what? You're not a ladies' man? Yeah, I know. Weird, right?
Okay. I'll see you in a few minutes then.
Oh, Aiden.
Talk to you soon.
Aaron. Okay, right. I see.
He's such a nice guy.
He sure is.
She's gonna kiss him?
No.
Garth, man up. This is no time for wimping out.
Hey, speak for yourself. I already got a kiss in.
Okay, time to address the plot hole in the room. So, of course, we know now that in Phoenix Drop High, both Gareth and Lawrence got a kiss in quite some time ago. So that line would have made no sense. However, in the context of Minecraft Diaries, at this point, Gareth had in fact kissed Aphmau while he was stuck in the Irene dimension, and Lawrence, as of Season 2, had not. Well, at this point in Season 2, I do recall him kissing Aphmau later on in Season 2, but I guess it must have been after November 3rd, 2015. I don't know. So that's what they're referring to. Of course, you have to look back. I guess that's probably why it didn't seem like this was going to be the beginning of a new series, was because everything plot-wise was so tied into Minecraft Diaries. Because the characters, knew each other, instead of from Phoenix Drop High and Fangfloor University, they knew each other from Phoenix Drop itself, the village, and from Ocassis and Metelli and all of those places. And I'm sure Beanie Boy thinks I'm speaking gibberish right now. Those are locations in Minecraft Diaries, by the way. Yes, as far as getting introduced to Aphmau, there is no correct answer, but there is a long journey. I'm glad you've embarked on it. But just showing you there is a way to go. The Watermelon Boy says, "Hey Jacob, would like to play Minecraft sometime." Sure. You know what? Someone, I know someone put my Discord in there. I don't mind. You know, someone can message me on there. I was like, oh no, don't give your Discord out online. Like, for crying out loud, doesn't matter. Like, yeah, sure. I'll play Minecraft with you sometime. Emma says, "I'd gladly take Lawrence off of Aphmau's hands." Okay, you reacted to all of the boys. We all know that you want Zane. That's the thing. Like, Lawrence is fine, but we know that you like the one-eyed guys. And Alex said he was kidding about something. I don't know. I can't remember what that was. And William Tube HD says, "You haven't watched Minecraft Diaries." You don't have to get the story of MyStreet. You don't have to, but just bear in mind that if there's a line in the early days, you know, season 1 and before, where that doesn't make any sense, it's probably because that's tied into Minecraft Diaries. Like, at one point in season 1, Dante says he waited 15 years to see her again. Happened in Diaries, not in MyStreet. So yeah. Oh, okay, alright, so yeah, Watermelon knows my Discord, okay, fair enough. And yes, Emma would indeed take Zane too. Just wants both of them, oh dear.
That may be true, but you haven't gotten the girl yet. Now, we need to get to the bottom of who this mystery man is.
Knowing her, it's probably somebody handsome.
Are you kidding me? Look at us, Garth. We're two fine specimens of men.
And it was this moment that I realized there was a fandom to this. That I could have gotten in on the early days, but didn't. Shame.
Look, if she really did find somebody she wants to kiss, that didn't force a kiss on her,
hey!
Then it's probably somebody she's, like, taking on a pity date or something.
Again, they both forced a kiss on her. Same problem as before.
Someone super ugly who she just felt really sorry for.
You're right. Her kind nature. She would be one to put herself in that situation.
Right? This guy is probably a major jerk.
Yeah, with some kind of pirate leg.
Really? That's what you think of when you think ugly?
I mean, what if the pirate leg has splinters?
I'm pretty sure you just made Mr. Ugly super cool.
I mean, she won't be very happy if she gets a splinter.
Our stud muffin, everyone. It's always refreshing, like, going back and watching these and just. Oh, sorry, I got a piece of popcorn in my throat. Yeah. Yeah, so these lines, basically, just going back and seeing, like, the simpler days. It's always interesting because MyStreet became very, very poetic after some time. However, you know, you get the contrasting line of, you know, Aaron shouting out, "You took what I love, so I took the only thing that you cared about," versus "What if Aphmau gets a splinter?" Oh, right, you're talking, hey, Jacob, I did delete this message. I'm reading the chat on my phone. I don't know how to delete messages. I do break the fourth wall and say the message is a different time than Minecraft Diaries. That causes other problems. I'm sure that if BB were, in fact, in this stream, he would have some sort of issue with that. I'm surprised he's not here, actually. He'd give plenty of things to say in here. Oh, well.
Right?
Hey guys.
Yo, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
And that was my first impression of Aaron. It was like, you know, I was like thinking, he's the rival? He's the rival guy? It's like, you know, if they're worried about his handsome looks, the fact that you can't even see his looks seem to be very very contradicting. Although I guess when I was, I don't know, like 15, whenever I watched this first, you know, I was not privy to the mysterious nature of some guys, you know, and how that seems to be an attractive quality. I don't know. Ooh, I'm so mysterious. I have one piece of my hood over my eye. Isn't this attractive? What am I hiding? So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not a ladies' man, that's the reason. Because I had no idea.
Aaron? No! Oh, not him!
It can't be him!
It's him.
It's him.
Dang it! We could have competed with a pirate pig like Jerk Creed, but Aaron?
We have
I mean, if you set the bar that low, of course you can compete.
to break them up.
Gareth?
If anyone deserves a chance at Aphmau, it's you or me. Not some guy who's got amazing abs, a deep, luscious voice, a well-chiseled face, and eyes as dreamy as the night sky.
That's you, Gareth. You're just describing yourself. The definition of himbo, everyone.
Gareth? I'm pretty sure all Garmau fans are now madly in love with him after you described him like that.
Not really. They're loyal to him at this point, I'm sure.
There's no time to waste!
Gareth, wait!
I really just hope I'm making the right choice here. I mean, there's just so many different things running through my mind. I'm fine, Aaron. It's just...
Yes. And here we get to the non-cinematic editions. People are, of course, of two minds about these whenever they see them in videos. Honestly, I don't mind them. I mean, it is of course like a thing that is unique to Minecraft roleplays, if anything. I mean, it's not necessarily that it was it was that much of a cop out. You know, it's like or it's not even a cop out in general. It's just, you know, budget issues. If anything, I'm sure that Aphmau would have, you know, done season 6 quality stuff from day one if she could have done. But yeah. But what I'm saying is, it's not like it's something that's. It's like something that it's not like a visual style that really like has that much wrong with it. I guess it's just jarring after, you know, the media that we've been exposed to for hundreds of years, and suddenly this comes along. I feel like that kind of helped Minecraft roleplay stand out in a way. Like they have this to them. I mean, if that's not really your thing, then I don't know. I suggest Gacha, for example. But otherwise, yeah, cinematic roleplays, the way that they evolve. I feel like if a series evolves into something more, then it's doing something right. And here we are to celebrate Origins, and yeah, so hopefully that doesn't deter any people who, I guess, watch this nowadays. You know, with all of the heightened stuff that we have, all the actual cinematic role plays. You know, going back to this point, I do wonder if it came out today, would it be as successful? I would sincerely hope so, but I don't know. What does the chat think? Dante also has a chance with Aphmau, Gareth, and Lawrence. Yeah. For a while, Dante was a less serious ship with Aphmau, but actually, it's see, he was still there, I suppose. I guess as the third attractive guard with a flirtatious streak, he was up in the leagues. And Mixers forgot that I was still on the screen. Okay, hi, yes. You know, I thought I'd give people actually some sort of like movement to look at. I'm not asking you to say like, oh yes, look at my face. You must always acknowledge my face. But no, just some sort of movement, some sort of emotion to connect if I'm pausing and reacting. Because I feel like that's what lets down my recorded reviews, actually, is the fact that there's just big wafts of time where people are waffling on about something and you can't even see their faces. I know. I feel like Facecam has advantages there as well. Let's see. I like the MCDR Gareth. So yeah, Diaries Rebirth. Okay, he's actually well, I really like. Yeah, you know, he's got his helmet. You know, once again, attracted to the mystery, I suppose. Yeah, Gareth is MyCDR at the times when I realized it was canon. When you realized it was, yeah, everything is canon. To Aphmau, everything is canon. You know, the original canon, Rebirth canon. You know, they all just like mesh. Yeah. If you want, strike up a conversation with BB about that. He'll give you his thoughts on the confusing Aphmau canon. And why did Aaron just walk around without a shirt and his hoodie open? Because he's Aaron. Yeah, that never made any sense to me either. Like, I mean, for crying out loud, he's gonna freeze. I mean, we know nowadays that I'm sure that his body temperature is much more improved than any regular humans. But I guess I don't have to say that much about that. I don't know. This was before she had custom mods. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. You know, all these accessible things, you know, not everyone has a husband that is into coding, so this kind of stuff is actually, again, more accessible for people. It gives an immediate goal to actually go for, honestly. That's another advantage of, I guess, non-cinematic stuff. Speaking of which, let's watch it.
You and I have only known each other for so long, and you're right, maybe I should, but I don't know. What should I do? Senpai, please just tell me. I mean, if only you were real. I just... No, I'm not talking to the poster. I'm just talking to myself. And the poster just happens to be...
Oh, yeah. Oh, and also, like, as you mentioned before, like, the poster promoting cigarettes. I mean, that was a very weird thing, like, the poster senpai thing. I'm sure that if Aphmau carried on her actual story times, maybe we'd have got some insight into her talking to her posters or something. I mean, bear in mind that canonically this character is age 25 at this point, so I don't know. Never too old to be young, I suppose.
Be in front of me. Why are you pacing around? You shouldn't be too worried about this kind of thing. You're a grown woman who can make your own choices.
Like simping over a senpai poster.
Aaron, I'm just so conflicted. I feel like maybe I should have at least told Lawrence and Gareth. They're grown men. They'll understand.
That's debatable with they're grown men.
Aaron, it's gonna be hard for them not to notice. They live literally right next to me. I'm pretty sure that they moved into this very apartment building to be close to me too. This just feels so wrong not telling them. Well, you've got me here for the time being. Why don't we make the most of our time together and get started? You're right, Aaron. Thank you. It's just... I don't know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a lot of subtext in this, actually. Like, I know it's called The Big Move, but unless you're ignoring the title, you could say that they're about to do almost anything. And I'm sure that the fans of back then had their own ideas as to what they were going to get up to. Nearly making out. But, oh well. Regardless, I don't think that many roleplays, even nowadays, have that much subtlety in their actual in their actual text. So that's something to bear in mind as well. You know, a story's got to be good to be good.
Who could that be? 1 second.
Speaking of good, watch this.
Hello? Oh. Ma'am, we are the janitors of the building and noticed some pipes were busted.
I wish that she had gotten Andy and Sebastian to do Mario and Luigi impressions. That would have been amazing. I mean, come on. Also, there was one time in a Never Have I Ever story where Gareth says he never disguised himself to, I can't remember what it was, to like break somebody up or something like that. Like, for specifically, and he just completely ignored that this was a thing that actually happened. I doubt that Andy himself knew about it, but, you know, if he'd actually done the Mario lines, that would have been fresh in his memory for the rest of his life. So, just saying. Chance to make another big impact. And William says, custom NPCs. Well, yes, I suppose that is true.
What? What he said. You've got to be kidding me. Did you see that? It's just... oh my gosh. Did they really just try to fool you with those terrible disguises? You see what I'm talking about, Aaron? You're right. I see what you mean. Shall we head out to see Caitlin then? Let's. But I think we should use the emergency exit. As it's in the bathroom. As much as I love Lawrence and Garth, I feel like I just need to take this slow before I tell them what's going on. It's just, there's so much that I don't know. Let's just take the emergency exit. I don't want to have to deal with them right now. Understandable. They've always been there for you. Doing this on your own without...
Yes, they've always been there. That's kind of the problem right now, Aaron, that they've always been there.
telling them will make them proud. Well, I'm not really alone with you here, am I? I'm here for moral support. Now let's go. You're right. Follow me. Celestia!
Okay, wait. Hang on. Let's go back a second. Wait.
You're right. Follow me.
So she goes that way. Celestia's supposedly there. She falls forward.
Celestia!
And somehow Aaron catches her facing the other side. What happened? Did Aaron spin her around as she was about to fall? It's like, oh no, I'll save you. Whatoo? You know, what? And then grabbed her arms. How fast is this guy? I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I'm sorry, the dog just got between and... Are you serious? There goes my deposit on this place.
Oh, but I mean, you'll have plenty of time to fix stuff that Gareth breaks as we go along. It is weird that it's a window first and not the door, but there you go.
Aaron, let's go through the back. Hurry. I swear I need some coffee or something. Just, breakfast is always the best time to, it's always the best thing to get, you know? It's just, I don't know. Breakfast is just always relaxing. I can't wait to get a menu. Those two didn't look too happy about the whole me catching you situation.
Well, no doubt. Of course they didn't.
Lawrence and Garth always assume the worst. I'm so sorry, Aaron. It's just... Honestly, it's such a pain that I can't hang out with other guys without them assuming something is going on between us.
Yeah, and this is why, you know...
So, you're saying nothing is going on?
Around, really,
what?
In real life.
Huh? I mean, the whole surprise thing. That's something that's going on, right? Oh, okay. Wait, you're actually being literal here. Sorry. I'm just used to witty replies from Lawrence to those kinds of things, I guess.
Yeah, good point. Without
Sorry.
social skills, you would never be able to
I take no offense. I'm not here to hit on you. I'm simply here to... Welcome to IHOP. May I take your... Oh! Caitlin! Hey! I wasn't expecting you to be our waitress. Aphmau, what are you doing here with Aaron?
You were working as a waitress in an IHOP bar when I met you. Except that she knew her already. I don't know. I just wanted to do that.
Aaron, I'm really embarrassed for you to see me in this outfit. Ugh, it's so degrading. Caitlin, you look beautiful in that outfit. I don't see why you're so shy about these kinds of things.
A question about those options. Is it that her temp job? I always wonder if they actually scripted 2 responses to this, or they just put those down there as a way to make jokes. Because there are some times when I think there was a point where there's like oh yeah, I'm gonna fight you or something like that. So talking to somebody, and there's like the options. He kept choosing the other options that they weren't fighting, and it got more aggressive as it went along, to the point where one of the options was Aphmau, fight her already, or something like that. So I know, are they just there as a joke, or was there genuinely two options for the script that they could have gone by, or would they've led to the same thing? Who knows? And Emma now wants IHOP. But no, don't forget, Olive Garden, they give sponsors.
I didn't ask for your opinion on my beauty. I'm just upset I can't make a full living off the martial arts school Nicole and I opened. I have to take this...
I completely forgot that was a thing. Yeah, see, they never go into the details of what jobs these characters do. And for as long as this show went on, I found that was quite weird. They never addressed it. I mean, heck, Aphmau's job in episode 1 of MyStreet is one of the biggest mysteries to date.
Job. So, what can I get for you guys?
Emma says true.
I'm actually really glad you're here, Caitlin, because there's something that I wanted to talk to you about, if you wouldn't mind. Speaking of which, I want to talk to you about something in private. Aaron, would you please excuse us?
Speaking of talking to you, I want to talk to you.
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back, Aaron. Pardon me. Caitlin, what's going on?
Are you allowed to take customers into the back store? I don't think you are. I don't know. What's the IHOP policy? I've never been to IHOP.
There we go. So what's up, Caitlin? Is everything okay with you? Aphmau, you didn't tell me anything about you dating Aaron today. I swear, if I had known, I would have done something a little more special for you guys.
I mean, you're still the waitress. You can still do something.
What? No! Caitlin! I mean, I kind of figured you'd go for Garth or, Lawrence.
See, look at that. It's our first date. Should I try to kiss him? Like, the second option is always something jokey. I wonder.
But Aaron? I would have never seen this coming from 100 miles away. Caitlin, no, it's not. I'm just glad you finally made up your mind and decided to settle on a guy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know you're not really into relationships, but come on. Look at Aaron. He's a...
It seems weird coming from Caitlin. I guess it might be revenge for the times that she got teased about Jeffrey, or maybe like Aphmau got revenge for this, but teasing her about Travis. I don't know what it would be.
Total hottie without the mask. Did I just really say that? Ugh, I'm so disgusted at my inner fangirl.
Yeah, no, that's again weird from Caitlin, but also again, like we said, hottie without the mask. I feel like the mask actually would have been a deterrent back in the day. Maybe that's why so many fans were so angry, because they couldn't, they couldn't really envision what it would be like in a way to have Aphmau and Aaron together back when he would cover his face so much. That might have been an issue. Oh, Emma's saying no to something. I completely forgot what I was saying no to. I'm sorry. I'm focusing too much. I'm focusing too much on Aphmau. I don't know what's going on anymore. No, but seriously, I wonder. Like, I have to talk to somebody who was in the fandom and was a Garmel Lamau shipper back in the day. See what their opinion was. Maybe somebody who was one of the angrier people that Aphmau met with Aaron in Minecraft Diaries. I don't know anymore.
Needless to say, he's definitely your type. He's so mature too. Caitlin, we're not dating. Oh, you mean you're not? Oh, no. No, Aaron is just here helping me pack up some of my things for the move.
Okay, see? Yeah, it's like 11 minutes out of an almost 18-minute video, and that's the moment where it's revealed what actually is going on. You know, one thing that Aphmau definitely had down in the early days was the mystery. Like, I guess, again, attracted to mystery. Maybe there's something about that.
Move? You're moving? How could you? After everything we've been through together, you don't think I just want to move somewhere else where I can focus on my martial arts training?
Well, no, because then you'd have to move your dojo. You did say you started up a school, didn't you?
But I can't because we all moved here together. You can't leave me alone in this world, Aphmau. Oh my gosh. Caitlin, if you would just let me talk, that's why I'm here. Listen to me, woman. Oh, well then, what are you here to talk to me about, then? Caitlin, I want you to move in with me to my new place. Moving in with you? Are you kidding me? Of course I will, yes! Oh gosh. Wait, where are we moving to?
Olive Garden. See? Down there. Olive Garden giving sponsors. See, there was a bit of a transition there. I feel like the love for IHOP, died out between the Sky Media people, but Aphmau was keeping it alive for a while longer. Not as long as Ross, though. That's for sure.
It's a small house in the suburbs. It's a 3-bedroom house, so I'm looking for 2 female roommates. Sweet. Who's the other lady?
Aaron!
I honestly...
There's a what if right there. What if Aaron moved in instead of Kawaii-chan? Well, no shipping shrine for starters. That'd been awful.
Don't know yet. You're the first lady that I've asked. You don't know it? Kawaii-chan was just in here the other day talking to me about how she wants to move. Why don't you ask her? That is, if you don't have a problem with her.
Emma now wants Olive Garden. Make your mind up, woman.
That sounds perfect. Great. Let me go ask her. Caitlin-sama, Aaron-kun is here and Kawaii-chan saw him with Aphmau. Oh my gosh. Kawaii-chan. Do you think they're dating? They make such a kawaii couple. But my Irene, Lawrence-kun, and Garth-kun will be crushed.
Not really. They took it remarkably well in the series, I must say. Like, no breakdowns or anything.
Does she really not see me?
Emma says,
Kawaii-chan.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm standing right here, literally breathing on you. Isn't Aaron-kun dreamy, though? He's the cutest. Say, can we drop something on him on accident so he can remove his... Kawaii-chan, shut up!
What's the point? He's already shirtless. Like, I mean, maybe you want to remove his jacket, but for crying out loud, there's not much further to go. I just want to drop something on his head and remove his mask, in which case I'm all for that, actually.
Caitlin-sama, what's gotten into you? You're usually for talking about cute
William says, what a quinky dink. I believe that's a coinky dink in this case, but, yes, absolutely.
Before I pummel you into the ground, Aphmau is standing right behind you, and she wants to have a few words with you on something. I'm leaving. Ugh. You're so embarrassing. Aphmau-senpai is right behind me? Hi, Kawaii-chan. I've been here the whole time. Yeah. You come here for a second, Kawaii-chan. Aphmau-senpai, please don't tell anyone what Kawaii-chan said about Aaron. Kawaii-chan is so sorry. She didn't know Aaron-kun and Aphmau-senpai were dating. Oh my gosh. Kawaii-chan, we're not. My god. Oh, well, Kawaii-chan served you guys a couple's cake over there that you can share if Aphmau-senpai did decide to date him.
Decide to date him on the spot. It's like, now that Caitlin and Kawaii-chan have mentioned it, yes, I do want some of that. Come here. For crying out loud. What does she expect to happen?
She whispers all giddy. It's only got 1 spoon.
Okay. Aphmau would sometimes read out the stage directions for some reason. There was no need. Like, we can, I mean, like, nowadays, all my voice actors, back me up here. You don't read out the stage directions when you're reading something. Like, even if it's just like a dry read like this. Like, there's no point. Also, I do love the smacker as one of the options.
I'm gonna smack you.
There we go.
Why did
She took it one time.
Why did Aphmau-senpai do that? Ow! Kawaii-chan guesses it's her fault for being nosy, but, so Caitlin Sama said you had something you wanted to talk to Kawaii-chan about?
When did she say that? Aphmau, she only found Aphmau for a while, then went in to see her before, so she never had a chance to talk to Kawaii. I don't know. But, yeah. Also, if you're wondering why it is that Kawaii-chan couldn't hear that Aphmau was behind her with her Mifo ears, apparently Mifo ears tune out all the nonsense that goes around, so you can, like, hyper-focus on something, rather than, like, werewolf ears, for example, which do the complete opposite, and are not selective at all. I mean, Kawaii-chan definitely has a bit of a selective hearing in general, but I guess genetically so as well.
Well, I would love another spoon, because that would be great. You see, Kawaii-chan, I'm moving out of my apartment, and I'm moving into the suburbs into a nice house. It's got 3 rooms, and so far, only 2 of those rooms are occupied. I was wondering if you'd be interested in moving in with Caitlin and I. It's a big house, and it's really nice, a definite upgrade from what we have right now, but would you like to move in? Really? Kawaii-chan would be so honored to live with Aphmau-senpai and Caitlin-sama. When do we move? It's actually in a few days. Aaron is...
Wow, on second thought. That is harsh, my goodness. By the way, it seems like we're in the last 2 minutes, so if anyone in the chat wants to, like, put down, like, any memories that they have of this particular episode or something, I don't know, like, say... Oh yeah, I remember when I was when I watched it for the first time, I was so and so years old, I don't know, something like that, and this happened, or I saw this particular comment one time that made me think about this episode, or blah 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 blah. I don't know, anything like that. Just go ahead and post that now, or hold your peace. I don't know. Do so now, because you may never get the chance to again. Again, I've been learning from Unasanas.
actually here with me to help me pack up all my stuff and move it into the moving van. That's why he's here, and that's why I'm spending time with him. Oh, so that's why Aphmau-senpai brought Aaron-kun to the diner. You wanted to thank him.
It says out to dinner as well, but, I mean, beforehand, Aphmau said that she was there for breakfast, so I can see why she replaced that to the diner when she was reading it.
Kawaii-chan gets it. Well, Kawaii-chan will bring you guys another spoon then. So sorry about the confusion. Let's meet up after Caitlin, Sama, and mine shift, and we can talk more about the move, okay? Kawaii-chan is so excited! I'm glad you are, Kawaii-chan.
Fluffy Cat was about 6 or 7. Okay, well, and what did you think at the time? Was this like the first time you watched one of Aphmau's videos, or was this the beginning of something more, or just merely something to check out when you were already invested? I don't know.
Just make sure you bring that spoon, okay? I seriously don't want anyone thinking anything else is going on between...
That's a good point, actually. Like for a lot of people, like, I was 15 when this came out, but for a lot of people, actually, I know that Aphmau must have been around for, like, half of their lives at this point, which is very crazy to think about, like this show lasting, like, for half of the lives of its target audience or something. That is quite bizarre to me, I must say. Honestly, I would have loved to have grown up with this show. You know, again, it's still my favorite, so maybe I would have loved it even more, if that's at all possible. I don't know.
Between me and Aaron, okay? Oh my gosh. So sorry about that. I see we got a cake. A couple's cake. Great. So sorry about that, Aaron. Yeah. It's quite alright. I see Lawrence and Garth weren't the only ones to assume things were going on between you and I.
No, there's also an entire fan base. Also, there's no spoon there. There is no spoon.
No, they weren't. We should just enjoy this meal together, though, right? I'm thinking about getting the pancakes. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really feel like... Lawrence? Garth? What are you guys doing? What are all these cats?
They were so silent. They're like so stealthy. They cornered that. It was like, Lawrence, okay, but be completely quiet. All right, we're going in, Lawrence. The cats are just right there. Yeah, interesting sound mixing of the time, but definitely helps with the stealthiness of Garth and Lawrence, I must say. They'd have been great for stealth missions. Oh! Ubaldo Lebron shows up. I'm assuming that's in fact Adri, but hi! You came in, I didn't tell you about this actually, I wasn't expecting you to actually show up. I forgot that you can have YouTube on your TV now. So yeah, I guess if I'm on your TV, hello. I'll read a bit more of the chat so I have a chance to actually, watch something. Because we're almost done here. Fluffy Cat had watched a high school roleplay before this. Yeah, honestly, like, the thing that really got me hooked on Aphmau was Phoenix Drop High. When I watched Phoenix Drop High, like, that was, at the time, Aphmau said that was, like, the video that's, the first video was one she put the most effort into out of anything ever. Which I guess kind of makes sense. I don't know why I decided to come back to Aphmau at that particular point, but I think all of Phoenix Drop High pretty much, all of it had been made, so I was able to binge watch it in a few days. And I caught up on MyStreet Season 1 as well, and I watched, from about Season 2, Episode 5 onwards, I was tuning in every notification I got to see when MyStreet was on, so honestly that was the starting point for me as well. Like I said before, I watched this around the time it came out, pretty sure, but I didn't realize it was going to be something larger. I didn't think much of it. And clearly, this was the kind of thing that you had to know about Minecraft Diaries. You had to kind of guess what the characters were like in order to really, like, appreciate it. Because otherwise, it's just a bunch of people that you don't know yet, interacting like they've known each other all their lives, which nowadays, of course, they have. So yeah. William Tube, oh no. We've got the fishing, not the fishing cats. Yeah, well, that classic trick. I still have my what if, actually. For what if I met FC early. I don't know. Gareth and Lawrence are quite something, I must say. Just because this series is so comedic, you like them. I admit that. Not in that way, of course, but
Did you guys seriously try to get the cats to attack Aaron with a fish? You know what? Go home, you two. I'll talk with you guys later. See what I'm dealing with, Aaron?
so calm.
Anyway,
This happens so
should I get
often all the
pancakes?
time. She's so... Kawaii-chan can ship this. Why is that on a sign? Why does Kawaii-chan have a sign for it? That's so weird. Why? Oh dear, I need more milk. Okay, so tell me, question for everyone, what video is this down here? Oh wait, you can't see my cursor. I don't know. But the bottom video, because I never found that video. Like, which one is it? Because it appeared in all of our end cards, even if it wasn't the one that you clicked on for the annotations when they were still around, and it was just like, but yeah, Aphmau is there. I was like, what is? I mean, yeah, I like the dance, but where is that video from? Honestly, 5 years and I still don't know where that video is. Like, someone tell me, please. It's Emma-chan says, of course, don't question Kawaii-chan, Fluffy Cats, creepy Kawaii-chan. Yes, Kawaii-chan is definitely creepy. Aphmau did say that she was supposed to be the yandere character. You don't get that in this particular instance, but you do much later on. In fact, I think the next episode of The Big Move, actually, you kind of get that idea. Oh, dog hide and seek dog something. Okay. They turn into dogs. Oh! So, Aphmau's always been into animal metamorphosis. That's interesting. I'm surprised if they did a full show about cats or something. Like, the whole cast was cats. I know. Of course, nowadays that would be horrible to do because of the 2019 movie, but back then, you know what? That would be, that'd have been an alright idea. Especially because he was obsessed with Neko Atsume. I don't know. Hide and seek with, Stacy playable, Shadow Lady, and another one. Okay. I'm glad. See, people have memories. I'm glad that this is a thing. You know, through your memories, I'm discovering more things. So I'm definitely glad. So you know what? I intend to carry on this this series going forward. But for now, this stream has come to an end. So we've been going for about an hour. That's some solid stream time. Normally my reviews of stuff only go on for about double the time of the video, not triple. I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna look up that video. I'm gonna see what that was about. I want to see why that video was, her pride and joy of the era or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna find that out. So yeah, 5 years down the line, and here we are. Oh yeah. Also, I'm gonna mention before everyone goes. Again, there is still, of course, the hashtag of people are gonna do other streams of this, like MS5YL is the hashtag. MyStreet 5 years later. And of course, I will see you during the next of these streams. Which actually, the next 5-year anniversary is in 4 days' time. So that's November 7th, 2015 was when episode 2 of The Big Move came out. So November 7th, 2020 is in fact when I'm going to do my next stream. So yes, same time, unless I decide to change it, which case I'll notify people on the channel, and same place, of course. So yeah, same time, same place, 5 years later. But as for right now, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. People are saying goodbye in the chat, so I'm going to say the same thing. And on that note, until next time, farewell. I don't know why